Creativity is one of those things that we will do anything for it. And then when it gets a hold of our neck and it strangles us because it wants all the attention in the world, we don't know what to do. Unplugged because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally Uncut because we all make mistakes. So turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. I almost feel like that I should move beyond where it is that I want to go today. But there was such an event that happened inside the studio yesterday that I don't settle for, well, I guess it wasn't meant to be. I don't like that term. That's one of my pet peeves when people say that. Well, I guess it wasn't meant to be. I mean, it crashed yesterday. But I don't want to let go of the message that I was sharing while it was crashing. A series of changes, unlocking what's kept us blocked, to accept what was once pushed away. We've all had those moments where we wonder why we waited so long. Fate put us there anyway, right? Or did we have to learn the lessons before the heart gave us permission to step through the several levels of doubt and fear? I do believe in taking chances, but I'm not going to chase chances. That sets up the soul for a big-time letdown. You work so hard on achieving a connection only to realize there's no payoff. You aren't getting that time back. To keep positive, the goal is to accept the series of changes. I do a thing called defragging. It helps me break down the areas where I felt blocked. It's not my ambition to shame the chance takers. I only want to understand where things began falling apart. The availability of chance is how we all move through our times. We can't do it all, nor should we ever find ourselves in a moment of guilt when we start turning things down. Hey, it's Arroe. This is The Choice. This is what I was writing while the sun was waking up on a brilliant new day. That's what I was putting on paper yesterday before everything started falling apart. And today I continued that conversation in the daily writing because I'm still trying to understand. When I say that I defrag, I really go in there and I break things down. Can you set yourself up for a bad day? Meaning the moment you wake up, boom, right there in your forehead. The letters are stamped in there. It says, you're going to have a bad day. Now, research shares that having a bad day is completely 100% natural. A lack of sleep is one of the leading causes of a bad day. Believe it or not, listening to a sad song is a great tool to use when trying to break free of a bad day. Now, they say that the average person has about 60 bad days a year. But the question is, how do you identify a real bad day? What does it require? It is the awareness of negative energy, right? How can we think, react, share conversation, and accept the moments that are being affected if we don't say, oh, wow, there's some bad energy here. What are we going to do about it? Ways to break free of a bad day include a walk, writing, bring in your spiritual beliefs, do something good for others. Sulking and feeling sorry for yourself, not a good choice. Identify the source, then go to your resource. You know, that place where you've got hidden away happy zones. That place where you go, you know what? I don't need all this happy right now, but one day I'm going to. And that might be this day. Don't use up the entire supply, just enough to get by. Those moments when you really feel like you're having a bad day, when it feels like there's a rock in your gut, when your mind is so clogged up, when 90% of the other time in your life, you're able to just push your way right through it. But on those moments where you have stamped yourself as being one who is living a bad day, you're carrying the weight. Once again, it's a negative energy. You can turn negative into a positive. It doesn't mean you have to falsify the front, but what you do is you make a choice. Okay, it's a bad day. Through awareness, I recognize the negative. Now it's time to find the positive. And it's there, but you might have to work for it. Go to your resource. I know you've got a supply of happy. It's there. Just don't use it all up. I'm Arroe, and that's what I was writing while the sun was waking up on a brilliant new day.